Texas to take a seat, who had a career high today with 26 points, and we'll let her have a breather here. I can't imagine what Avery's feeling right now. We'll let her pop her headset on, and we'll put that microphone as close to your mouth. Wow. Averee Kleinhans, a career high 26 points. And, boy, when your team needed it, I mean, I think it's fair to say you weren't playing your best ball probably the first 2.5 quarters of this game. But how were you able to just kind of give a jolt of energy for this team and keep you in it?
I mean, I'm not going to lie. The Lord has helped me through this whole week. I've been so anxious for this game. I mean, talk about I've been praying so much, and I just think he knew I needed a good game, and what better game than this game, high-pressure situations, and, you know, he came out for me, and I don't know, that's all the words I got. I'm just, like, in awe. Like, this team is something special. I get emotional.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I mean, back-to-back Lone Star Conference regular season championships. It's hard to put this game into words, Averee, but I will try to ask you a couple questions as we look at this one. First off, how do you as a player, like as a broadcaster and the fans, we're on edge. Like, y'all are walking up to the free throw line and knocking down free throws with a championship on the line. How as a player do you maintain composure in these situations?
I mean, I think staying focused, you know, there's a lot you can hear. I can hear everyone. They're like, can you make free throws? I'm like, yes, I can. Thank you. And, like, you just got to go up there, ice them. I mean, I think I missed, 3 or 4.
Yeah,
so
10 of 13 is not bad.
That's not bad, but I would have loved those other 3, you know, put us in a better situation at the end. But, I mean, I'll take 10 for sure. But I think just high-pressure situations, we practice it in practice. We have free throw situations, and got to make it or we run, and we don't want to run. So.
Well, y'all hadn't been running a lot because you're almost 80% as a team this season from the charity stripe. Visiting with Averee Kleinhans as Texas Women's, the #1 team in the nation, wins their 3rd consecutive Lone Star Conference regular season championship. Talk about this rivalry with UT Tyler, because these two teams have only played 11 times. They're new to this conference, but it's really blossomed into one heck of a rivalry.
Yeah, I mean, for sure. I mean, I've only been here 2 years, and I'm in a rivalry with them. I mean, it's just they're so competitive, and I'm very competitive, and I love it. And, you know, I think this especially because last year we, you know, same situation really, and we beat them on their home court, you know. Yeah. So I think they definitely came out here, and they were, like, wanting to do that to us on our senior night and everything. So.
How big was that? You're down 10 late in the second quarter, and you got that strip still, and you took it to the glass and got fouled. How big was that for the team just heading into the locker room?
Yeah, I think that shifted some momentum. I mean, we didn't lead the whole game. I don't know if we led until the fourth quarter.
You led very early, yeah.
Right,
yeah.
And so that's just staying locked in with each other. That's something that you got to do when you're down like that, or you don't want to lose it. We've been in a lot of these situations, so we're nothing new.
Yeah, Oscar and I were talking about that on the broadcast. Y'all have so much experience that I imagine when you're down by 11 with 6:28 left in the game, no one panics.
No.
That's do you really chalk that up to experience?
Yeah, for sure. I think that's big with experience. I mean, all of us on the court have been doing this for a while. I think if you're a younger team, you know, really good young players might be able to do it, but, you know, they be getting excited, and you need to do that. But, you know, just that it's so great having that experience. So.
Averee, one more question as I was about to ask it, and then, of course, my brain's swirling around and I forgot it. But the Lone Star Conference I was going to ask about. So I know you've been in the league 2 years. I've been watching the league for years, and I've never seen a team 21-1. Lubbock Christian wins tonight. They're 21-1. You're 21-1. UT Tyler not too shabby at 20-2. Just how tough is this league?
I mean, I think it's so tough. Like even like the teams, like their records don't show how good they can be. I think any night you have to show up or you're going to get beat. Like you have to have that mentality, and if you don't, you're getting beat. So, I mean, it's a lot of competition, and I love it. And I was at a mid-major. I think we have 10 times the competition here. I mean, it's a tough Division II for sure.
And it's just going to get tougher when you get to Frisco. But I won't ask you about Frisco because go celebrate. Averee Kleinhans, a career-high 26 points as the Pioneers win their 3rd consecutive Lone Star Conference regular season championships. Thanks, Averee.
Thank you so much. Appreciate it.
Here's your net back. Don't forget that.
Yeah,
you got to have that piece of the net.
That
is Averee Kleinhans, I know that they're waiting, and I want to be respectful of their time, but we're going to wait on Coach to get over here, the back-to-back-to-back Lone Star Conference Coach of the Year, and we're going to grab her because I think it's important that we talk to her. And, Coach, I want to be respectful of your time. I know it's senior night, but I did want to get you your 300th win as the head coach here at Texas Women's. How special was this one?
You know, it's incredibly special, and I didn't even know that milestone was coming up, and I'm glad I didn't know. But I am so proud of these young ladies and just their resilience and their grit and how they battled that entire game. You know, being down the whole game.
Sure.
And even getting down like 7, 8, 10, and then battling back, and it just seemed like we couldn't get over the hump. But, man, that fourth quarter was huge. I thought Averee Kleinhans came in and gave us some big minutes, and then just timely buckets. Like, we just never gave up, and it says a lot about the character of our team, and I'm so, so proud of each and every one of them. I mean, the bench was going crazy. Everybody was just all in. Just the selflessness of our team, I think, is one of our strengths.
Yeah.
And it was so evident tonight, you know, but just super proud of who they are and how they play together. It's just a special group.
Did you ever think back in 2007 when you came to Denton and I guess you were at, gosh, where were you at before this? Charleston Southern? Help me out.
Mm-hmm.
The year, yeah.
Yep.
Did you ever think that you would come here and be sitting here talking about winning back-to-back Lone Star Conference? I don't know.
No.
I don't know if any team, maybe Lubbock Christian or West Texas
Yeah.
back in the day, but that is a heck of an accomplishment.
Yeah,
What does that mean to you in this program?
Well, praise God, first of all. Like, I just feel like he is the reason for everything, and I can do nothing without him. And, you know, my dad was smiling down tonight, and that was pretty near and dear to my heart. But, no, I wouldn't even dream of that because this conference is so hard, full of great teams. I mean, Tyler is a phenomenal
Yes.
team. They're coached well. They gave us all we could handle. And there's so many good teams and coaches in this league. So, I mean, I'm very grateful and just just grateful for the opportunity to be here and to coach these young ladies.
Coach, I've got about 5 more questions, but I know that you've got a group waiting on you for senior night, and I want to be respectful of that because you've got 8 seniors to honor. And, I mean, I don't know in any of the games I've called for any teams I've ever seen a senior class like this. It's a pretty special group, right?
So special, and what a legacy they've left. Just their leadership, who they are, their resilience, their connection. I mean, they really do a great job of just getting to know each other, and they make each other better, you know. And, I mean, I've never had a senior class like this. First of all, it's huge.
Yeah, 8 of them. Yeah.
But
you got a lot of recruiting. We won't talk about recruiting yet, but
we won't.
you're not there yet.
Yeah, we got some good ones.
Well, I guess
coming
you're
in,
always
but
recruiting, but yeah.
Always recruiting. But it's special young women that have done things that no one has ever done before, which – again, just their hard work. They have put in the time, they put in the hours, and so just to see it come to fruition. And I just wanted this so bad for them tonight, you know.
Sure.
And, I think they just did a really good job of staying in the moment. And, like, this crowd, I mean. Unbelievable. Shout out to our administration for getting all the people here, to our students, our fans, the community. I had so many people come up to me tonight and, like, we love watching your team, you know.
They're fun.
The Lake Dallas High School Band, difference makers, you know. So the crowd was a big reason tonight. I mean,
no
huge.
doubt.
I mean, I don't know if we win this game without them because they gave us so much energy. I mean, I know one time Averee said, like, can you call a timeout? I'm like, no, because I can't waste it. You know, I mean, they're exhausted. And Jada was too. Jada, I was like, are you good? And she's like, Coach, I got it, you know. And so – the crowd was a huge difference. I'm so thankful they came out. That was fun.
It was a lot of fun, Coach. It was just glad to be a part of it. Back-to-back Lone Star Conference regular seasons championships. Coach, congratulations.
Thanks. Appreciate
Best
you
of luck
and all
in
you
Frisco.
do. Yeah,
it's been fun.
To have you
I'm
this
undefeated,
year.
by the way, so
That's
I just
nice.
want to say,
okay.
you know. So
you coming to Frisco?
Yeah, I'm going to come watch.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Just put me on the pass list. I'm kidding. I'll
We can
buy a
do that.
ticket.
We
No.
can do that.
Thanks, Coach. Congratulations
Thank
on
you.
the win. That is the head coach of Texas Women's University, Beth Jillson, her 300th career win here in Denton.